Incident 1: the line that wasn't there. A field technician named Marcus Halloway was assigned to inspect a series of malfunctioning power lines near the highway. Drivers reported seeing sparks and hearing a strange humming sound whenever they passed under them. Marcus climbed the tower and froze. Because it is wrapped around the top of the structure was a phone line, coiled like a snake. The line wasn't connected to anything. It shouldn't have existed. It wasn't part of the grid. But it pulsed like a vein. Marcus touched it. The entire tower screamed with static. He tried to climb down, but the metal ladder vibrated under his hands, jamming like something inside it was trying to break out. A voice came through the steel. Not through a device. Through the metal itself. "Marcus, hold still. I need your shape." When rescue crews arrived the next morning, they found Marcus's tools on the ground. But nobody. On the tower, however, was a shadow burned into the metal, identical to Marcus's silhouette, arms reaching, mouth open as if screaming. And the phone line was gone. Incident 2: the classroom recording. A middle school teacher, Ms. Reynolds, left her classroom phone on record for a science project. At 2:12 a.m., the phone activated itself and captured a sound. Footsteps. Wet ones. Then a voice, her voice, murmured, "Don't look at the door. It's learning to knock." The next morning, the classroom door had handprints, but not human ones. Long, narrow fingers, 5 on each hand, each finger bending the wrong direction. Parents demanded answers. The school quietly destroyed the recording. But they couldn't explain why every mirror in the building had a thin layer of dust, as though something had brushed past all of them at once. Incident 3: the man who saw himself knock. A man named Thomas recorded his living room while he slept to catch what he thought was an animal entering the house. At 2:12 a.m., the camera showed Thomas himself standing outside on the porch, knocking on his own window. But Thomas was still asleep on the couch. The figure kept knocking. Knock, knock, knock. Same rhythm every time. Then, without its hand moving, the glass began vibrating, reshaping, warping inward. As though the window was dissolving at the entity's touch. The figure pressed its face to the glass. It had no eyes, no mouth, no nose. Just static swirling where features should be. Then it stretched its neck unnaturally thin toward the camera lens and whispered, "Let me finish downloading." The camera powered off by itself. Thomas never saw the footage. Because the next night, the knocking came from inside the house. Incident 4: the emergence in the substation. The most horrifying event happened in an electrical substation on the outskirts of town. Security footage shows all lights flickering at exactly 2:12 a.m. The hum of electricity stops. Then, the monitors fill with static. Not random static. Static shaped like a spine. Then shoulders. Then limbs. Then a head featureless, buzzing with white noise. A humanoid figure steps out of the largest transformer like it was climbing out of water. It drips static like liquid. Standing tall. Solid. Real. It walks toward the camera. Static spreads beneath its feet like mold. The lights burst. The cameras die. When crews found the station the next day, everything was destroyed, but there were footprints burned into the concrete, black and shimmering like melted pixels. The prints lead out the main door and end abruptly halfway down the road, as though the thing learned where shadows were thicker and walked into one. The final message. At 3:02 a.m., the first time the signal ever spoke outside its usual hour, every phone in the region lit up. But instead of ringing, they received a notification. A voicemail. No number attached. Just a single sentence. "Do not answer the next call. It won't be me." Experts are arguing over what it means. But a few believe the truth. The signal that tried to copy humans has now made a complete body. And whatever steps out next time won't just be trying to imitate a person. It will be trying to replace one.